What's up, vapors? Thanks for checking out Daily Vape TV. My name is Nick, and today we're going to be taking a look at the standard e-liquids dipped. Alright guys, I got something new and exciting to try out for you guys today. This is the standard e-liquids brand new flavor dipped. It is a chocolate dip strawberry and it comes in these 60 ml squeeze bottles. Now I know what you're thinking, that just looks weird. I'm used to seeing those little square perfume bottles or even the round 30 mils. But this is how it's going to be packaged. This is the full retail packaging of this bottle here. It did come with a child protective cap on it and it was sealed. But once you take that cap off, there is absolutely no protection on this thing here. This is just a standard dripper cap. So just let that be known. It did come with a child protective cap on it. I'm not sure if they're going to do it in a box or what, or how it's exactly going to be packaged, but it just kind of showed up in the shipping envelope here. So that being said, I would like to give a huge shout out to Meriwether. She's over at Savior Vape. She's the one that sent this to me for the purpose of doing this video. So thank you very much, Meriwether. I really do appreciate it. So let's just continue on with this video here. This is a chocolate dip strawberry flavor. Now, I have never been one to vape a lot of chocolates or even desserty flavors, but the second I cracked the bottle and just gave it a whiff, I thought, wow, they really hit the nail on the head. I really can't find any other information about this, whether it's a specific type of chocolate or anything like that. I don't know if this is even released yet. I'm pretty sure it's not even released yet. So this is pretty cool just to be able to have the opportunity to review something before it even hits the market. That being said, let's go ahead and have our first vape. Alright guys, so as per usual, I am using my Kangertech Sub-VOD kit for this review. That is my standard go-to review setup. And the reason I use this device is because it's a nice in-between, a basic pen style device and a dripper mod or something like that. So I have been using it as well on a dripper, and I can already tell you the flavor is definitely different in this here. You don't get really all the layers of flavor. With this setup here, I get a nice dark, rich chocolate right on the inhale, and on the exhale you get a little bit of that strawberry. It's mostly chocolate, but it's that kind of familiar kind of flavor. Like, you know what a chocolate covered strawberry tastes like. I'm pretty sure pretty much everyone watching this has tried it at one point in their life, so you kind of get that familiar flavor out of it. However, I feel like on a dripper setup, it's just a little bit more dense. This stuff is Max VG, says it right on the bottle, Max VG. This is 3 milligram as well. So yeah, I kind of find it interesting that they switched over to the 60 mil form factor, since, you know, the standard has been so set in their ways for so long. I guess they felt it was time to just kind of rebrand and just boost up the sales a little bit, because this is what everyone is going to go to. I guarantee right now a lot of bigger companies out there are going to be going to the 60 mil bottle form factor, whether it be in these plastic squeezy bottles or in a glass dripper bottle. But 60 mils are the new 30 mils. Hashtag 60 mils are the new 30 mils. There you go. But as far as going back to the flavor here real quick, I'm not getting as much dense flavor out of this one here. This is just a standard 0.5 ohm coil, brand new coil, as to not cross over flavors from what I was using on here before. So I'm just not getting enough flavor out of it. I really feel like this stuff was meant to be dripped. You get more dense layers of chocolates and stuff like that in there. So I mean, take for what you will. I feel like maybe if you use it in something that's got a little bit higher heat or something like that, such as a TFV8 or something along those lines, or maybe even a rebuildable RTA, then I feel like you might get a little bit more flavor out of it. But I was using it with 40 gauge over 26 gauge fused Claptons, and it was ripping for me. So I really enjoyed it on that setup. This setup here, it's really not going to do it that much justice. That being said, let's go ahead, have another vape real quick, and we'll get to my ratings. Alright, so let's start it off with the flavor on this one. I'm going to give this a 4.5. It is damn near perfect. I really enjoy the flavor on this one, especially on a dripper. If I had to rate it for the flavor that I get out of this, I'd probably say a 3.5. Just really doesn't do it all that justice. So if you're using a lower wattage setup, I'm going to say anywhere between, 20 and 40 watts-ish. I don't think it's going to do it a lot of justice. This is kind of meant for the dripper that's using a higher heat or a more intricate coil or something like that. So it kind of depends on the setup. That's why juice reviews are so difficult, because it's very subjective. And I'm really glad I got to try it out on my dripper before I did this video. Otherwise, I would have a totally different opinion on it. Now, moving on, I have the Vapor Production next. Vapor Production, I'm going to give a 4 out of 5. I mean, it's max VG. It's decent. Again, on a dripper, it's a lot better. But it also depends on what you have it built to. So I'm going to give it a 4.5. It's kind of a nice average Vapor Production. I don't really see this being all that special. And yeah, so there's that. Finally, the throat hit. The throat hit is very smooth. I do get a bit of almost dryness to the cocoa kind of flavor. It's almost like eating just pure cocoa, out of like a packet or something like that. So it's a little bit dry on the exhale, so it kind of bothers my throat a little bit more. So I'm gonna knock a couple points off this one. I'm gonna give it a 3.5 for the throat hit. I mean, the overall nicotine throat hit is very smooth, but it just kind of feels like it dries my mouth out a little bit. So not my favorite out there as far as that's concerned. So with that, I'm just gonna say, yeah, when it's available, make sure you give it a try. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be able to have a link in the description for any more information on this product here. So if and when that information is available, I'll make sure to put it down there for you guys. So that about does it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more videos just like this. Leave comments in the box below of what you think of this flavor in particular. Would you want to try a chocolate dipped strawberry for yourself, or would you just leave this one completely alone? And also, I want to know what you guys think of the 60 ml bottle form factor. Is it a good idea? Do you think more companies should do it? Just let me know in the comment section below. Of course, check out the links I have in the description. Make sure you're fighting for your right to vape. It's important that everyone stands up and protects this industry that we all love so much. Don't forget my social media pages. I have Twitter and Instagram. Make sure you follow me on there. Like my page on Facebook. Check out my Snapchat. And if you want to fund this channel and give me a couple of bucks, that would be good as well. So thanks so much for watching, guys. And as always, vape on.